So you want to know more about the Timeless? They're always listening. Come closer. The symbols on my hand represent endlessness. Listen, the symbol comes from an ancient and secretive cabal.
But my watch is brand new. How is this even remotely connected?
I don't know, but not even demons and spirits are safe from them. You can see why I'm not in any rush to get involved. There is a painter, used to be a big shot artist. His home is the only other place where I've seen this symbol recently. Here, this is a recent photo of his house. I must warn you though, you may witness some strange stuff.
These endless had something to do with my sister's disappearance. For now, that artist was my only lead. It was time to pay him a visit. We still need to talk about your involvement with the cult.
I'm not really sure I want to right now, or that you'll be able to later. See you around, Adam. Maybe.
His house was in a quiet neighborhood. Des told me that this is a recent photo of the place. I wonder why it became so run down that fast. Hey man, what's with the photos?
What's it to you? I can take photos of whatever I want. I just like the look of old buildings. It's a free country last time I checked.
As I walked towards the house, the air around me became freezing cold. Never a good sign. Whoa! It almost hit me. Now I really want to know what's in there. The painting on the canvas had the symbol on my watch, as if the flying objects weren't enough. Time for some answers.
I don't know who you are, son, but if you came to see a broken man suffer, you've come to the right place.
Levitating objects? It's either telekinesis, mental manipulation, or you have a restless spirit in the house.
Restless, departed wife, Lisa, my love, my life. I don't know why she returned, but it's clearly her.
I can help you with that, Mr. Robertson. but I need you to tell me all you know about that symbol you painted.
Wait a minute. I recognize you. You're that Adam Wolfe fellow. The supernatural detective. You have yourself a deal, son. Just tell me why my wife is haunting this place, and I'll tell you everything I know about that blasted symbol.
This was a typical ghost manifestation. The go-to procedure was to take a few photos for spectral analysis. You were right, Mr. Robertson. Your wife has indeed returned as a banshee, a restless spirit. Do you know how she died? Was it a violent death?
She was murdered, Mr. Wolfe. The police claim it was suicide, but I know my Lisa better than that.
We'll find out how she really died and why she's returned. But I need something of her she was really fond of to contact her spirit.
That's easy. It was the brush I gave her for our anniversary. Her most favorite thing in the world. That's how I first saw her spirit came back. The brush started flying around and then shot straight through the window. It's probably still outside. Couldn't get myself to go look for it.
I was getting close. That brush would let me contact Ross's wife, Lisa. Then I could get some answers about that symbol and its connection to my sister.
My camera! What the hell, bro?
If you hadn't had your head stuck to the door, this wouldn't have happened. How's that eavesdropping working out for you?
Hey man, you've got the wrong idea. I'm out of here.
There's something off about that guy. But there was no time to worry about him. I needed to find that brush. Here's Lisa's brush, Mr. Robertson. This may be hard for you, but you have to break it.
Break it? Why on earth would I do that? My poor Lisa adored this brush.
To contact her. It's the only way. The breaking of an object she cherished the most by the person she loved the most will pull her spirit into our reality. You'll be able to get your answers then, Ross.
I guess you know these things better than I do, Mr. Wolfe. I will do as you ask. For Lisa. Lisa's paintings. She never finished them.
Exactly. This is how she's trying to communicate with us. I think she's trying to do it through her paintings.
Then I guess I better finish them. We'll need the things she was trying to paint for reference. These pearls, I saw them somewhere in the house downstairs.
I'll find them. You stay next to the paintings and keep the link with Lisa.
There. It's done. Mr. Wolfe, can you make something out of the painting?
You wanted to talk to me. Have you made a decision yet?
Yes, you can save him. You're the only one who can.
You have to be sure, Lisa. Joining the Timeless, there's no going back. You will live by our law from now on. Finish what you have left unfinished. I'll wait by the door to start your journey towards timelessness.
I just need to finish writing a letter to Ross, and I'm ready.
Let's go, Lisa. We don't have all the time in the world. Yet.
Did you see anything, Mr. Wolfe?
I did. I saw through Lisa's eyes. Seems she was coerced into leaving with some man. She left you a note at her workplace.
A note? I never received it. I felt too heartbroken to get her things from work. She worked at a fancy watch store. What was it called? Piaget. Next to that vitriol bar.
You stay here, Mr. Robertson. I'll go get that note for you.
I'm sorry, sir. We're closed.
Are you sure we can't make some sort of arrangement? Why didn't you say there was an entrance fee? No problem. Do you have change for 1,000?
We are closed until further notice, sir. Do I need to call the police?
Okay, how about some coffee then? Let me steal a bit of your time,
Time is the one thing I can rarely spare, sir. Thank you for the invitation, but no.
Time is thy gain.
So little is our loss. My apologies, sir.
Please, come on in. If you see something that grabs your interest, just bring it to me. Please, don't touch the exhibited items.
Now who's following whom, Mr. Wolfe? Whatever your business is with that painter, I suggest that you drop it before there's bodies dropping.
Sorry, sir. I can't let you go behind the counter. Employees only. Please, don't touch the exhibited items.
The watch had the same symbol as mine, the mark of these, endless. Lisa had something to do with them, and I was about to uncover what.
Fine choice, sir. Would you like to personalize it?
I'd like an engraving of my full name on the back. It's, Aiden. Aiden Wake Nathan Knight the Third.
Of course, sir. It will just take an hour. I'll get on it right away.
Sister, what is your connection to all this? It was time to return to Ross and get some answers. I managed to damage the chaser's car, but he seemed persistent. Finally, he lost control and started spinning down the road. He got out of the crash in one piece, but luckily, unable to continue his pursuit.
My dear hummingbird, why? What happened to you?
I'm starting to piece it together, but I still need some answers. Did your wife ever mention her coworker Allison? Or something called, timelessness?
No, not that I recall. As for timelessness, your guess is as good as mine. Lisa worked with clocks, so she would probably know.
You were sick. What happened?
Cancer. Very rapid. The doctors said I was done for, but then the thing regressed into nothing. They've never seen anything like it. They say it was a miracle. I say it was love. Lisa was by my side the whole time.
Ross, a tall blonde man, wearing an elegant white suit, introduced the cult to Lisa. Does that ring any bells?
Actually, yes, it does. When I was sick, I remember a man like that standing next to my bedside. It felt like time was going backwards. I thought it was just a fever dream.
I found this coin with the note, Robertson. What do you make of it?
Lisa was always fond of coins. In fact, she was painting one. Perhaps this exact one. With it, I can finish her next painting. Perhaps we'll learn more from it.
Remove all the worldly possessions from yourself. Don the cloak of trial and approach. The only constant is eternity. The only resource is time. All else is worthless. The Order is enlightened, for we know this. The sands of time can move at our whim. This is our sacred knowledge, our blessing, and our curse. For in order to get time, you must remove time from others. Learning that the only true path to eternity is paved with others' loss is the greatest lesson. This is how the handles of the clock are to be moved, how one ascends through the Order. The hourglass is our temple, our bastion. Through the hourglass, we can sacrifice the time of others and feast. Through the power of the hourglass, we become eternal. Only those who've accumulated time can be true acolytes of timelessness. Only those who are willing to take, to kill, to bleed for the Order will obtain the true power. The hourglass is the one gateway through the door to enlightenment. Respect it. Worship it. Now you are an initiate of the Order. Revere the hourglass, obey the Order, and seize your time. All knowledge comes at a price. Bearers of such lore must wear the mark of the timeless. Take this cold blade and carve the mark in your hand. That way, you'll always remember this. Eternal. Retrieve your watch from the pool and keep it with you at all times.
You're now one of the neonates of our Order. Your funds are taken care of, as well as your reputation. Most importantly, your husband is now cured and healthy. Observe your watch. As a member of the Order, you will learn to sacrifice the time of others, their life force, and fuel your own. Your timeline is now severed. Silence your conscience, and you will be able to live eternally.
What have I just witnessed? What had Lisa gotten herself into? The pain. It felt so real. In that room. I've seen it before. The place is a labyrinth of tunnels. I could be lost down there for days without help. I bet Des knows a great deal more about that Order than he's letting on. I need to find that room.
Oh, please, not timeless talk again. How many times must I tell you? I'm not going to...
I need to find their ritual chamber in the sewers.
I don't think you understand, Wolf. This cult is a bite too far, even for a wolf. My previous encounter with them left me with more than a few broken bones. They nearly wiped me out of existence. I was lucky to only lose a hand. How do you top that?
By not letting you die like a rat and saving your demon hide.
Touché. All right. The sewers are marked with symbols for waypoints, like Boy Scouts. You any good with a pen?
Couldn't draw to save my life. But my buddy Ross is pretty good with a brush. Tell him.
Okay, go on. And the circle there? What was that last thing? Okay, got it.
I needed to find Lisa's cloak so that Ross could finish the final painting. I was getting closer.
I told you to stay away, Detective! Your time draws near.
I've been here before. There must be some evil lurking behind these doors.
My dear hummingbird, why? What made you do this?
Lisa seems to have joined some sort of cult. Did you notice something different about her towards the end?
There were no secrets between us, but once I got sick, and even when I got better, she would behave odd from time to time. Sad, like she wanted to tell me something but couldn't. Maybe that's why she is screaming from the afterlife.
I don't know, Ross, but we're close to finding out. Time to finish the last painting.
Rise, Lisa. It is time for our friend Lisa to truly join us. This is the path to eternity, the path to timelessness. This is the first step she takes that will grant her eternal life. Approach the hourglass. Bitter adversaries, their children become friends, their grandchildren become lovers. Time is above all. Time passes, love fades to memory, memory fades to oblivion. Time is above all. What is known today, tomorrow is forgotten. Time is above all. Winds, seas, and sun beat the mountain until it becomes sea bottom. Time is above all. Piece of gold exchanges hands, gets smaller each time until it fades. Time is above all. Once famous artists are forgotten, their work fades until they crumble into dust. Time is above all. The sands of time grow deep. The great flow of time is yours to see. Come closer. Use the lever and see the will of time itself made manifest. This is the being the time has chosen for you. He will be your eternal pair. Set your watch, and he will join you momentarily, and be with you for all eternity. Behind the glass, of course.
What? Ross! I don't want his years taken away from him, and I certainly don't want to trap him here until the end of time.
Don't you see? It's the greatest honor. He will live forever and be close to you as the sand in our great hourglass.
I refuse.
I'm afraid it's too late. Take her. Take her to the top of the bridge. We will decide her fate there.
Allie. Blazing devils and hellfiends, what was she doing there?
What happened? What did you see? Who is Allie?
My missing sister. It seems that the cult got her too. Lisa entered the cult to cure you, but then they asked her to sacrifice you. She stood up to them, for you. That's why...
Ross, where are you, my love? Please forgive me.
Lisa, this is important. What happened at the bridge when the cultists took you there?
Being a ghost is strange. I don't really remember how I died. Only brief flashes of the past. I know that I died at 8:05 p.m.
What about my sister? What do you know about her? The two of you were in the same cult. Speak!
As I told you, memories of my past existence are blurry at best. It's the last thing that binds me to the world of the living. It will help me remember my whole life.
And that is your final decision?
Yes, my time for that of Ross Robertson.
So be it.
You know too much, Detective. It's time to eat dirt. Get 'em! Sleep now, for your time is ending.
Allie, is this?
Stop looking for me. I am now just one step away from being timeless.
My head was still spinning, but I had to get off that bridge, fast. Ross, speak to me. Come on, buddy, say something.
Adam. They said I knew too much and killed me. But don't let that trouble you, Mr. Wolfe. I was living on borrowed time anyway. It's time that I join Lisa. In fact, it's long overdue. If only there was a way for us to stay like this. As in life, so be it in the afterlife. Together, forever. Thank you, Adam, for everything.
Adam, it's not too late for your sister, as it was for me. The Timeless still don't have complete hold over her. All the answers you seek are behind those doors in the sewers, in the Timeless Hourglass Chamber. Take this. These clock hands will open up the Timeless Sanctuary. Set them to 6 o'clock.
As I was watching Ross and Lisa truly depart, I realized that it's never too late. I had everything I needed to finally reunite with Allie. This is where it all started. This is the spot where I encountered the supernatural for the first time. I never thought that looking into the symbol on my watch would lead me back here. Everything is connected. Behind these doors lie the answers to all my questions about Allie.
It's Adam Wolfe. I'll end him once and for all.
You had your chance and you failed. I shall take care of him. Observe, Mr. Wolfe. Your timeline will be severed here. Your oblivion is at hand. Any last words?
Time to start talking before I start shooting.
Talking? You know everything already. Now all you have to learn is how to die. How old are you? How much tisk. So much heart and so little wisdom. I told Allie we should have just dropped you into the water, but she is stubborn, as are you now. Tisk, tisk. So much heart and so little wisdom. I told Allie we should have just dropped you into the water, but she is stubborn, as are you now. Care to try again, Mr. Wolfe? And here I was playing it fair. I see that will simply not do anymore. Now feel the true power of the Timeless.
No! Leave him alone!
Allie, this is the point where your timeline diverges. There is no turning back from here.
I got nothing but false promises from you. I won't let you destroy my brother!
So be it. How good is your aim, detective? Will you bet the life of your sister on it?
I will kill you.